of bacon in the pan, fried it off, made it nice and crispy, added loads of peas to that, fried the peas in it, and another bit of lemon juice, salt and pepper, fried that off, and I crushed them. So it was like crushed peas with my chicken and
Why
a
would
couple
you
of
crush
Yorkshire puddings.
peas? It's exactly what I said. Why are you crushing peas?
Well, it's like mushy peas, isn't it?
For this reason,
It's a mix between peas and mushy peas. It's like half mush, half
And
nut.
you didn't like them running away off the floor. So.
Yeah, because they're all over the place. You get them in your fork and they fuck off. As soon as you put it in your mouth, they'll
That's
fall
why
off.
the fork's got the prongs to fucking stab
I'm
your
not a type
peas.
for that.
They fuck off with the gravy, all down your shirt, roll down your shirt,
It's like
roll
people-
across the
Yeah,
carpet.
but it's like people say, well, why do you mush avocado? Well, because it's nice. Would you prefer avocado its own or guacamole? It's either or, yeah, exactly.
Avocado
Guacamole, so they
on its
know. Mush it up. I just want to say before we start, by the way, one of our regular listeners, Jordan Walker, is also called Oops. I just found out his partner Ashley's pregnant, so she's due in June. Is it June or July? But anyway, congratulations,
Congratulations.
from the football humans. Big congratulations, mate.
Yeah.
All the best.
Hello and welcome to the Football Humans. We're kicking it off on rather a somber note, and sorry to bring the mood down, but I think it needs to be said that Mr. John Berry last week made an outlandish claim about his club, about the beloved Hearts. He said, and I can't remember the quote, something about a maroon shirt, and you got it all
I can't
wrong.
remember, you know.
Who said
What
it?
doesn't show in a maroon jersey?
Yeah, and who said that, John?
John Cumming. So
Who did you say it
I
said?
said it was Dave Mackay.
Oh, you got it wrong.
So we'll just quickly bypass this. I said it was Dave Mackay. I don't know why. That rhymes as well.
I don't know why. Dave Mackay.
why.
Sounds like a Dr.
Why?
Zeus book.
I don't know why I said Dave Mackay. It was John Cumming. John Cumming was a Hearts captain for a long, long time. Played for Hearts his whole career. Then became the Hearts trainer, which is now called the physio. And I said.
Trying to show you knowledge.
And I said that yeah.
What do you mean it's
I
now
said-
last
called the
week, didn't
physio?
you?
What?
What do you mean it's now called the physio?
Well, back in the day it was called the trainer.
Trainer?
What are you talking
Isn't
about?
a trainer like a coach?
Oh my god. Sorry everyone who's listening who've got these new 1990s kids who just talk about skateboards and PlayStations. They don't understand history. Oh no! Anyway.
Who are older than you?
Well, exactly. Well, actual age then. Actual age. So yeah, I said it was Dave Mackay. Apologies. Both legends, but that quote was said by John Cumming. So
Are you going to apologise to Dave Mackay?
No need.
I think
Are you going to apologise to Dave Mackay?
Sorry about that. Well, no, they're both dead. But thanks for bringing it up. Sadden the mood even more.
Well, let's move on very quickly then. So John's other team, Manchester United.
Well, they're not my other team. I don't support anyone.
They are
apart from Hearts.
they're your second team.
Well, no, they're not. Because
You have a
my
wry
second
smile on your face every
my
time
second
they
team,
mention
it.
if they get their act together, owner-wise, is Newcastle. But I've always said I do have a soft spot for Man United because of the history and the joy they gave me growing up watching them. Gave me excitement watching TV.
Why?
Homegrown players playing attacking football. 90-minute stuff.
Homegrown
Brilliant.
players?
Well, yeah, we don't want any of these Chelsea
What are you
just
talking
buying
about?
anyone
Not
they
homegrown for
can.
you,
Let's
is it?
buy more. Let's buy more. Let's buy his name. Let's buy this. Let's buy that.
Homegrown?
And then Liverpool, a bunch of bottlers. Anyway,
Oh.
yeah, homegrown.
Oh, so he's turning it around
Here we
already.
go.
Turning it around already.
Liverpool, they've lost one game all season and
And the
you
bottle
know,
of the league.
and
Forget
they're
beat.
bottling it.
No, they'll
They're
finish second.
1 point
They'll
off
finish
the
second,
top.
mate.
Yeah,
Finish second,
whatever. Anyway, Man United against PSG. I know that they played a week ago now, but
Oh, I couldn't believe it.
did we see that game?
It's a big incident. It was a big, yeah.
I couldn't believe what happened.
The thing about VAR, I don't think we should use it. I think goal line technology is great. I think VAR is an absolute joke. The good thing that I read recently is that when it comes into the Premier League and they use VAR, the video assistant referee is going to make the decision and communicate that to the referee, rather than
right, okay.
the referee running across and looking on a screen and
No, but
watching a
then
replay.
Well, that's
but
like
then-
rugby, isn't
no,
it?
but then doesn't that sort of like diminish the role of the referee at that point?
No, because it's more like a team of referees,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Have you not seen it?
if
I'm not
he-
sure.
He's not sure. You go to the video referee. Was it a penalty?
No, but
Gets
again,
given.
though. But then again, it's still
someone else's
We saw this
viewpoint.
in the World
Yeah.
Cup, though. It's the same thing. It's someone else's viewpoint of like. So basically, it's like that person in the World Cup was like, "Nah, you should probably look at this." So by saying you should probably look at this, is like you've got it wrong. So So whenever they went over to the thing, they changed the telly. They changed their mind.
Yeah,
didn't
that
they?
is the problem.
Because it's like someone else has gone, and there was ones where you're like, you shut up, you whoever you are. Like, he got it right. He got it right. Leave him alone. And now you made him look like an arsehole. Like,
The thing is, I think they have to bring it because of the decisions. There's so many decisions that are going wrong across the country. They do have to bring it in. It will work because in rugby in Six Nations, you notice they will hold on down. The referee's holding his ear, and you can hear what he's saying. He's saying, "Well, was that a knock on?
Sure,
was that a knock on? Yeah. Was that a try?" The guy said it was a try. Right, it's a try. Give him a try because the guys, they've got a video analysis team looking at it. So that's the difference.
But okay, so the Man United one. So Kimpembe like jumps up, turns his back on it, and hits his arm. All right, fine, you shouldn't turn your back. So the referee didn't motion anything towards a penalty.
Nah.
Dallo, who took the shot, was the only one that was asking for a penalty. No one else was like even asking for a penalty.
Thought it was a penalty.
No
yeah.
Man United
Because it was so
players
quick
at
though.
all.
Because it was so quick.
At all.
Nobody said
But then,
analysing
so
it.
who is it? So, was it someone in his ear that had gone?
Yeah.
Like, well, you should look at
Doesn't
this.
matter. He's blocked it with his hand, so it was a penalty. So he's saying you missed that.
No, but
Everyone's
the
missed
thing is,
that.
though-
Everyone's missed that.
But
It was a penalty. The guy's blocked it with his arm.
I mean, okay, granted he turned his back and his arm was out.
Yeah.
But it's not like his arm's gone towards the ball, is it?
Doesn't matter.
Just the
Because
ball
when
has
I-
hit him
when
in
I-
the
when I
arm.
watch it live-
No, but it does matter because of decisions before that.
Yeah, but-
when it's happened before, where people are going like, oh, well, it's ball to arm, not arm to ball, and stuff like that.
But there's a
Which
difference
is
there.
exactly what that is.
No, it's not. It's not because that's the difference. Because when I was watching it live and like everyone else on the pitch, I thought it hit his back. First of all, when I first saw it, it was so far away. I was like, oh, it's just we just sliced it. But then it looked a bit closer. Oh, it came off his player. But then it looked closer than that. The boys in the box, the guy's taking the Dallo's taking the shot. The guy's turned his back and his arms like that. If it's ball played hand, then it's like his arms are in. That's the whole point. If his arms are behind his back or in with his body, and it's hit with his hand out his ball. But the fact is, if his arm wasn't there, it would have went past him and
But the
made
thing
it in
is,
the net.
okay,
He's blocked it with
granted,
his
he
arm.
should not be jumping like with his back like to the ball anyway.
Yeah.
So forget about that. But then you're coming down to a situation where it's like your arm is in an unnatural position. If you're jumping, your arm can't be by your side, can it? But it can't be by your
So
side.
it has to be. It has to be.
Yeah, but it can't be.
Yes, it
How the
can.
fuck are you going to jump with your arm by your side?
Just do it.
You're going to look
Just
like an
do it.
absolute moron. You just jump straight and then you fall over.
It doesn't matter.
Like,
Is that the new Nike commercial?
yeah.
Just do it.
No. See, but this is it. You're looking.
It will just jump in straight like a pencil.
But that's what you got to do. What's so funny about that? That's what you have to do. That's what they do. That's
Jump
what
like
you
a
do.
pencil.
When you got the guys in the wall, when you got this in the wall, you keep your arms by your side and jump. You don't turn your back. If you turn, if this is
Need a
Chelsea,
bit of a shimmy there.
if this is
You
Chelsea,
don't have to shimmy when you jump.
Hold on. If this is Chelsea here, and Chelsea are looking for a goal in the last minute to win the game to win the league or something, and a Man United player jumps up and turns his back and his arms out there and it hits off his hand.
Oh yeah, I want it all day long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
but
what's
then,
your point?
okay, so that's against Hearts. How do you feel about that then?
I mean, that was harsh. But
Yeah, exactly.
It was harsh,
So
but
that's
it was
the
a
thing.
penalty.
That's the thing. So
But it was a penalty by the law. I've been around the Hearts with a turning his back.
it's in that grey area
It
of
is,
like all teams. That if it's your team, you're loving it,
But-
and you're if it's not given, you're like, oh, fucking hell, why are they not giving that?
but that's-
It's a
So what-
stonewall. It's a stonewall penalty.
No, but with the Man United one, if it wasn't given, I don't think we'd be discussing it. We wouldn't be discussing.
No, you're right.
Oh
Exactly.
my god, that should have been a 90th
Very
minute
good point.
penalty.
Very
They could
good
have
point.
won that game.
You'd have just gone.
You'd have just gone. Well,
You wouldn't have thought about it
You wouldn't
again.
have thought about
But
it.
it's
We,
not.
we wouldn't be discussing it if it hadn't have been given.
Yeah.
The fact that it's been given, we're kind of like, well, yeah, you're right. It is a grey area. And
Yeah.
It's kind of like.
Do you know what they mentioned? I think it was Genus, I think, on BT Sport that was like, it's one because it's a directive that's now been put down from like FIFA to the referees and stuff, or UEFA, whoever it was, to look out for these sort of things in VAR. So any arm position in the wrong way if it's not like close to the body. But it's not been something that was told to the clubs at the start of the season. It's something that's been implemented halfway through. So it's a bit of a grey area.
Yeah.
Like that. That's why it's been so controversial. It's like,
Fair play to Rashford for sticking away the penalty.
Great penalty, by the way.
You know the
Yeah.
the pressure on him.
I'm surprised
to
Lukaku
stick that
didn't
way.
take it though.
He was on it.
Yeah.
Well,
He was on a hat
On a
trick as well,
hat-trick, wasn't
and he's
he?
the
Yeah.
main man.
Yeah, but
Right.
He's not the
Shows
penalty
a
guy.
lot. Shows a lot of courage and like
He's
bottle
not-
from
he's not the
Rashford
penalty-
to be like, right, I'm having
I'm
this.
having this.
Lukaku's not the penalty taker.
Yeah, but Pogba's the penalty taker.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Was he
Pogba
not
wasn't
on
playing.
the?
No, Pogba was suspended, wasn't he?
Oh, he wasn't playing. You're right. Yeah.
So Rashford's next in line. Lukaku's not the penalty taker.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then that same game, Patrice Evra got bollocked for celebrating in PSG's like area.
Yeah.
Who was he? Like, it was one of his
Ex-teammates.
I can't remember who it was.
I can't remember the name of the guy.
Yeah.
But
funny, though.
again, it does annoy me. Like although it's like
But
it's celebrate. Yeah, but don't get your camera phone out. It's all social media again.
No,
Instagram,
I know.
hashtag.
Do you know what?
news, hashtag,
That is
this,
annoying.
Just fucking
But at the
celebrate
end of the
goal,
day,
mate.
he never played for PSG. It's like, and he played for Man United.
Yeah, but if this was again, we'll go back to Chelsea or Liverpool, whichever way you want to look at it. If David Beckham's there and Real Madrid that scored the last minute against Chelsea, and David Beckham's in the stands going, yeah, it's gone mental. You've been annoyed, but like, David Beckham's an English guy. What the fuck's he doing celebrating, winding people up, antagonising people by celebrating that much? And you're happy. But the fact he's got his forehead going,
Yeah,
going
that's
mental.
true,
You're
actually.
like, what's Beckham doing, man? He's an English guy. Why is he going mad?
That is true.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
So
fair
you got to think
point.
like that. Think about,
Fair point. Well
think
made.
about things, guys. Think about things, guys. Come on. Go on.
One thing I think we can all agree on, that I'm just moving on to fans running on the pitch, happened in the Birmingham Aston Villa game. The guy's gone to jail.
It's happened
for,
three
like-
times this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it has. Yeah, 3
Happened in
times.
Scotland.
Hibs
Friday.
Rangers.
That was the first one.
Birmingham,
Let's go to the
Aston Villa.
first one then.
Yeah.
Right, can I just start here by
Rangers
just saying, you said you made a good point, but they're not fans. These guys, I said to you the other day, these guys are not fans. If do you think these guys who done this are season ticket holders who pay
Yeah,
money?
they are.
No, they're not.
The geezer, the Birmingham geezer, sorry, like was it 20 years
27.
20-year season ticket holder. That was a season ticket for Birmingham City for 20 years.
Well, let's start with Hibs game. He ain't a season ticket holder. So I can't speak about
I know
everybody,
you know the moron.
and I'm sure the
They're not
Arsenal one, but
proper.
after this is what happened, after what happened by Arsenal, the Arsenal one, but it's been, everyone's talking about saying life bans, jail and stuff, and then Arsenal score a penalty, which is not a nothing game, but and this guy runs on just to have a go to smell and then run over after the penalty. It's not as if it's like you've lost control because they've scored in the last minute out of nowhere.
I don't know if it was like the perspective of the camera, but he looked about half the size of Smalling as well.
Small's a big lad, but the fact is these guys are scum. Like these are total moronic people who, and I'm not being funny. I don't want to segment people, but these type of people will keep the Jerry McKell show going for a long time, because there's always been morons who are completely clueless, moronic idiots.
No, but do you know what it is?
Who have been coming? Their parents are idiots, their friends are idiots, their neighbours
Wow.
are idiots. No, but they are. So the guys thinking, these guys thinking, I'm going to run the
What's
park.
their neighbours ever done to
Or
you?
whoever. I'm going to run the park here. I'm
Their
gonna beat the
neighbours
ball
might
away.
be thinking the same thing.
Well, whatever. I'm going to run the park and have a go at the guy and whatever. I can beat the ball away. I'll get my life band. All he's thinking is, I'm going to look like a legend to my mates and that. Like, I'm going to look
Do you
like
know
a
what?
legend.
The
He
mates
doesn't
think
care
the
about the
mates
fact he'll
think's a
never
good
go
thing.
on our game
Do
again.
you not think there's a lot of there could be a part of that from, if they're going in a group of mates and there's a bit like, oh, go on, do it. Do you know what I mean? Go on, do it. When they've been out all day or when they've been drinking or whatever, just like, go on.
Surely,
I'd like, nah.
surely you just be like,
Yeah, I know.
I want to watch the game.
Exactly, but some people aren't like that.
Yeah, because they're not fans. They're not there to support their team.
But then surely your mates would be, like when you like, right, I'm going to do it, you'd be like, oh no mate, I'm only joking. Fucking don't.
I'm going to run the park.
Not everyone's like that though, are they?
but-
A lot of people would then turn to their other mate and go, "You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it."
No, but
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
No, but that'd be something like when the next ball comes out, the boy comes for a throw the ball over his head.
Yeah.
It's not a case of Rag says, I'm going to run and punch him in the face. Like, we're going, go on, Rag.
Well,
do it."
the thing
It's
is-
like, no, Rag, that's
I s-
mental. Do you know what I mean?
But he's obviously not gone to the game alone.
The guy,
So,
do you see
what are we talking about Birmingham one, right?
The Birmingham. All right, let's
Oh, I
talk
thought
about
it was
Birmingham.
Hibs one.
So-
Either or.
Well, we'll go back to Hibs, but the Birmingham one is like 10 minutes into the game. So that's got to have been, I'm going to do it. And he just picked his moment, do you know what I mean? Because 10 minutes into the game, why would you do it so early?
But
Why would you do it at all? But why would you do it so early anyway?
I think what the situation was in that, because I've read the report today, the guy's been jailed for 4 months, so we've
Yeah.
seen that, but he's come out and said he's got no recollection of doing it. So he's obviously absolutely fucked.
So he was paralytic,
Yeah, basically.
yeah, but it was an early kick-off. You can't be that paranoid.
Mate,
I mean, he'd probably been out all night. It's a Sunday, wasn't it? Sunday kickoff, so he'd probably been out all night on a Saturday. go straight to the.
Or drinking early in the morning.
And he said he's got no recollection of doing it. That's fucking mad. That is
It's a fact.
mad.
But I get angry. You know what I'm like? Emma, like when the opposing team comes and the players you hate in that opposing team, you're like, oh, fucking bastard. But if you've not even had a couple of drinks, if you've been out all night, you're fucking smashed, and you're raging about something, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. I mean, I would never run the pitch and attack him, but there's more moronic people than me in the world. So if they've done it,
Is there? I don't know about that.
Are you
I'm
sure?
not sure.
but the fact is, you know you're gonna get a
In a
life
league
ban.
table, you'd be right at the bottom.
You know.
No, but
You know you're getting a life ban.
So
for the stadium.
if you do support that club and you know they're your life, you love that club, you want to see them win, you follow them, and you know that you're going to get a life ban for stepping over
Yeah.
that line and running on the pitch.
Yeah.
Like I can't comprehend what would make you want to
No, there's been-
what you want to do that for.
From past experiences, there's been times when I've felt like doing it, and it's just been the most horrendous feeling when someone you hate is just scoring the last minute and then comes up to you, gives you this shit like that, and it's like, but all you have to do instead is smash seats. It's much easier, and you won't get a life ban for it.
Yeah, you will.
You're getting Chernobyl.
You get a life ban
You
for
don't.
smashing seats.
No, you've not. And what was the other thing I was just going to say
Hang on,
there?
how many seats you smashed? Have you
Oh,
ever
no,
smashed a seat?
No, I've not. But you know what I mean. They kick the seats, so you're just like, just kick the seats and just like fucking storm out and kick the nearest wheelie bin or whatever.
How
You know what I
many,
mean?
how many
There is
stadiums you done up?
Have I done up? Fucking smashed up Ibrox, mate. Fucking, I was Rangers game before, it looked like fucking Syria when I left. No, I don't think I've ever smashed a seat, but you know what I mean. Kick the seats, kick the
mean,
wall,
you get, like,
shout the police, and
like, rage.
talking about just while in the Birmingham. Do you see the steward that was taken away? Have you not seen this?
No.
Because it's obviously the stewards when Jack Grealish scores and he runs straight to the Villa. So the stewards are there and people are volunteers. A lot of them are probably Birmingham fans, right?
Oh yeah.
So basically, I thought I saw something, but then it was only on Twitter. Like later on, there was loads of stuff on Twitter. So basically, the steward is like been like grabbing Grealish and pushing him back on the pitch, but Grealish is still sitting fucking shoving him, and then he starts like going like that. Next week, he cuts back and he cuts back. And you see the police grabbing the steward and like taking him away like that because he's obviously a Birmingham fan. So he's like just like no one's he's trying to push. Grealish is going, what's going on? He's like pushing him. The police are like, bump, you're necked, mate. And the guy's like,
Nick the steward?
Like, Nick the steward, yeah.
Man, it's a fierce rivalry, but fucking, it's
a fierce
unbelievable.
rivalry.
And
it's
is it just? It's just like such a coincidence that that's happened over that weekend. Do you think the Arsenal one was that guy looking at like, oi, it's easy to get on the pitch, and then is that then
No.
the bigger issue of
But
like, is it just easy to get onto a pitch?
I think the Arsenal one. I
think if you really want to do it, if you really want to
Well,
run on a
very
pitch,
easy to do it.
you could
Well, when you
very
go to,
easily
when you go
just
to
run on a
games,
pitch.
you know, well, at Stamford Bridge, the stewards, they're all in stands and stuff, and there's a few at the front. But until the last 10 minutes, you don't have you have a barricade for the last 10 minutes. So you have like about like 10, no, about 20 dotted on like each end, or you know, whatever. So, but apart from that, during the rest of the game,
I was going to say,
not that
but
many.
like my experience of being a steward at like a Premier League kind of like club, you have stewards that are literally on the same position and know the season ticket holders. They know the people that they're
that happens
stewarding.
a lot. Yeah.
And they, you know, if someone steps up, they'd be like, you know, what are you doing? Like, you know, like they can talk to them in a way because they're always on that position. And week in, week out, you've got
Which
the
is
same,
clever.
the
It's
same
good.
people
It's good.
there, and that's an easy way of kind of like shooting things. Where it falls apart is if I don't know, someone gets a ticket that isn't normally there, and yeah, they can exploit that. They can just run on
and
the
the Birmingham
pitch,
one's
like,
an
you know.
away fan, isn't it? So it's
Yeah,
like
an away fan,
different.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah. I think it's interesting what I think it was Paul Robinson came out and said it's dangerous to penalise clubs in terms of like docking points because then
Well, that's what Shearer was saying.
no,
wasn't
but
he?
where do you
Coming
draw the
out
line?
saying,
You could be, you know, Chelsea, Man United. It goes to the last game of the season, and you just dress up as an away fan and sabotage it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Go
I
in
mean.
the away end, run on,
Yeah.
get the team 3 points.
Well, that's what they're saying in Scotland.
Or something.
So
You know?
Celtic
You know,
Rangers have got to be Motherwell. It's like a Celtic fan goes in the Rangers end, runs the park. It's like, well, let's
They're
go
gonna
to
drop
Rangers 3
points.
points. Celtic won the league.
So let's go back to the
That's
first
not,
one.
so that's
first
not gonna,
incident.
that's not going to work, is it? Like,
So what happened with the first incident?
the Rangers captain.
I mean,
wasn't it? Like the-
it's having it. I see it's a first incident. I mean, it's been going a bit.
Of the
before
week-
we,
I mean,
before we
of
say
the
that,
weekend.
before we say that, we're talking about the back pages here. We're talking about the front pages as well. The biggest thing in the front pages last week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks is knife crime. These guys are idiots, but they could have been carrying it because they can get on the pitch so easy. Imagine they went on, Grealish fucking stuck a knife in his neck.
Yeah.
It could because we don't know who's
Well,
in the stands.
that's
We
what
don't know who's in
Phil
the stands.
Neville was saying that on Match of the Day 2
We
yesterday.
don't know who's in the stands.
So that's-
There's no police.
That
in it.
is kind of sensationalism because you do get search going in to grounds.
But how
I know
easy
what
is
you
it to
mean.
bring out your pocket knife?
How much do you get searched?
But that's what
for? Like-
that kind of goes back to the intent of if you're a nutter and you're carrying a knife and you go into a ground intent on hurting someone. Yes, you might get searched. Your intentions are to do that, to carry that knife, to commit that
Yeah.
crime.
I don't think you get
So, like-
searched that much that they would find.
No, you don't. Because
at all.
I get searched every game I go in and I just get patted on the shoulders and I'm allowed to
Well,
go in.
you know, I hope we never have to discuss on this podcast the
Well, the
fact
way
that
it's going, we
someone's
might.
gone into a football ground and done that because, like,
But the fact that what you're
that's
saying there, the
just
first
society,
incident,
isn't it?
yeah, well, the
It's
fact
a
that-
bigger problem.
yeah, well, it is, and we're not just talking about the first incident in Scotland, but because it's happened the whole way through UK last few weeks, what's going to happen is back in the 80s, when I watch Hearts clips, for instance, when I watch Hearts clips back in the 80s, the fans are behind wires and fencing. So when the players celebrate, they run up the fencing like they do in foreign leagues because the massive problems in the 80s with football fans in Scotland and England. That's what happens. So I have to go back to that.
I don't think
the thing
they
is,
do. I don't think they do.
well, the thing is, I
But
think
they still get it abroad as well. It's not just like an
it's
English
not.
thing.
It's not
And,
British.
Well, British thing, yeah.
But the thing is, they might have to because I, as a fan, I don't want to see the game stopped by some idiot running the pitch
So I'll tell you what.
and ruining the game.
Unless it's a streaker.
Where are
female
street-
streaker. Female.
Well, no, just a streaker that's got to be caught by the stewards.
Oh, yeah.
That gives them a run around.
That's fair enough.
That's
Where,
quite fun.
where have they gone?
Yeah, it's like
When was
Benny
the
Hill.
last streaker? You know? Like, yeah, none of this running on and trying to smash Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
Let's get some streakers out there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
You know, if you're
less
listening,
aggression,
less
more
aggression,
nakedness.
Yeah.
More nakedness.
That's what we're saying.
It's just a little bit of fun, isn't it?
Yes,
But either way, how are they not getting caught either?
I know.
They're jumping over the barrier with nothing on.
know,
They're
exactly.
just letting.
They've got to
It's
get.
like, I'm not
they've got to
touching
get
him.
changed.
I know, exactly, I know.
They've got to take all their clothes off.
He's ordered
and
himself
still
up.
get on.
I'm not touching it.
But yeah, the first incident, very quickly, was just the Hibs Rangers game. Hibs Rangers hate each other as well and stuff. And then just before half time, the problem was as well, like Hibs Rangers, as I say, do hate each other. Just before half time, the boy runs on, the Rangers have a throw and kicks the ball away from the Rangers captain. And then as a voter, having to push them and stuff to push him actually, and the ball got taken away by the police. But just
Has
on
he
half
been
time,
banned for life as well?
yeah, bad for life. But Rangers had the way he stands behind the goal. The Hibs, the old terracing it's called. When I was going to games, it was Hibs terracing, and now it's just the new big stand. But it's the same kind of, not the ultras, but you know what I mean, the people that sit in that area. And there was like, they were talking about, I think it could be a riot at half time. There was police, there was stewards, there was horses, everything over that area of the ground because Rangers fans were like ripping seats out and stuff, throwing seats, and there was bottles being thrown and stuff. And so it could have been a massive riot. Could have been a massive riot at half time. And then what would they do? Players can't come back out because the fans are invading the pitch. Remember when Hibs won the cup? They beat Rangers in the last minute. And then, I mean, I don't get involved again. I've said my piece in it, but I think it's a very Hibs thing. But I said when you win the cup for the first time in 102 years, the first thing you should do is
Celebrate.
I say 102 years, 113 years. Is celebrate with your friends and family. But the first thing they all ran the pitch and started ripping out the pitch and smashing the goalposts, and then again they come on the Rangers fans come on, and it's just like riots in the middle of the park. So it's like, so I mean they hate each other. So that could have been again the fans, Rangers fans will come on the park, Hibs fans will come on the park, and there's been a big battle in the middle of the park at half time because of one idiot running the pitch.
Well, I mean, quite possibly.
Well, let's draw a line under it. Basically, we don't want to see it in the game. We don't want to see idiots ruining it for everyone. And yeah, let's hope it doesn't escalate. Let's hope that people don't think it's a good idea to run on the pitch and cross that line.
Is it only in the last
It just seems really strange. Like last
But
couple
because
of like
the Jack
months.
Grealish one, is it because that was like he's obviously thrown a punch and stuff, and then the guy ran into Chris Smalling? But every time before I've seen people run into the pitch, they're always just trying to get like selfies or
A picture with Ronaldo or something.
Yeah,
Oh, like,
fucking-
yeah.
that's
And
what
that's
happens.
just with Ronaldo. I don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, they could be like pretending to do
Or
that and then
celebrate,
just fucking
or
lay
celebrate
them
a
out.
goal.
That's what I mean. Like,
Or celebrate a goal. Like,
Yeah.
run on and celebrate a goal and.
Even that annoys me as well. That really annoys me.
yeah, I know. Why are you
The
getting
thing
involved?
is, if see, you know yourselves. If your team scores, say it's Chelsea, Liverpool, or England, so in the last minute, the first thing we want to do is hug your mates and your family, go mental. If you, the first thing you think you're doing, leave me alone, get off me, I'm
I know.
running the pitch.
Well, that's because
So just run
the
across
Arsenal one. I
pitch.
think Monreal like actually like went to push him, and then he thought like, "Fuck it, I'll just grab him." And then
did
he
he?
put, and then he like hugged him because he was like, "Well, at least if I've got him, he's not going."
He's not
anywhere."
going
Do you know what I mean?
to do
Like,
The thing is,
I think it was Monreal.
The reason they do it is for attention. Like, I watch this, watch I'll do. So they should be fucking banned for it. It's fucking ridiculous. I know, I'm sick of them. Let's not bring them any more exposure. Let's move on.
Exposure. Talking about streakers again.
It always comes back to streakers with you, John, doesn't it?
Or midfielders. Or strikers. It's a strikers.
So what was the game of the weekend then? What do we think? Chelsea drawing 1-1.
Absolutely.
Very
not.
lucky with John
Absolutely
Very,
not.
very
That was
lucky.
not the game of the weekend at all.
Wolves looked like they were going to
crap.
take you, really, didn't they?
Yeah.
It wasn't for Hazard. It was a good goal by Hazard, to be fair.
It was great.
I mean,
Very
Barry
late
message saying like, you know, it doesn't look like Chelsea are going to score if they had another 90 minutes. And even though we did, he was absolutely right. We didn't.
If it wasn't for a piece
If it
of
wasn't
brilliance from
for a
Hazard,
piece of absolute magic from Hazard,
you wouldn't have.
we
No.
wouldn't have scored. It was so mundane. It was so tippy tappy again, just like slow. Let's not get across here. Let's not get across there. Let's not get backwards.
I don't actually know what Kovacic
Why not
does.
knock it
I don't know what
backwards?
Kovacic does. What he contributes to that team. I never see him. I never see him. But he
He's
plays
so
every week.
Nothing.
Contributes
But
absolutely nothing.
do you see Jorginho got well, I don't know whether it was Jorginho going off or the fact that he finally
Sarcastic clapping.
changed the system.
Yeah.
That he got the sarcastic clapping. But they said, you know, Loftus-Cheek was doing well going forward, but rather than just dropping Kante into that one position, he dropped Loftus-Cheek and Kante back there.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Stifled Loftus-Cheek a bit, didn't it? Like, because
Yeah, 'cause
he was
when
being
he
really
came on, he
creative.
played really
Like, he
well.
was playing well, yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Frustrating being a Chelsea fan at the moment. Isn't it?
Very. Yeah, because my dad hit the nail on the head. It's basically like every team goes into a game against Chelsea, they know exactly how to play against them. Because like, well, we just set up like this, they're not going to change it, and they ain't. Even when like he took Jorginho, didn't change it that much.
Yeah.
You know, there was still not that many chances.
There's a plan
There
A
was
and there's a
hardly-
plan A.
There was
That's it.
no wide play whatsoever. It was just until where Hudson Odoi come on, but then even then he wasn't very effective. Fair play to Wolves though. But Sarri came out and was saying Wolves didn't set up well, and they were like they're not organised because they.
How the hell
Because
can he say
the
that?
commentator said to him, was like, the interview, was like, well, would you put it down to Wolves' good organisation and stuff? And he's like, oh, no. It's like, come on.
They were
We've talked about
organised.
this
They played
before.
well.
We've
They
talked about
did
this
play
before.
well.
Of course they were.
There's, like, I don't know what he's exactly said, but there's only one team
was-
that wants
he-
to play football. There's
No,
only one team
yeah,
that's like, well, I'm not
exactly.
really- Wolves are like, well, I'm quite happy.
That's
mate,
what he
because
said.
we're
There's
almost
only one team wants to play football, and he was like, well, there was just us passing the ball around and they weren't doing it. It was like, come on, that's not true. We've been passing it around so slow that it didn't matter who we were playing against. They didn't really need to be that organised, but they were organised.
Yeah, they were organised. Chelsea were all of them the last 20 minutes. But it was like a brick wall.
So John's other team, Man United, lost at the weekend. What do you think of that, John? We gutted that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer,
Did you cry?
fallen from grace.
I didn't.
Did you cry?
I was crying today because Hearts Reserves got beat by Celtic in the last minute. I was crying about that. No, I wasn't crying about it. It was to be honest with you, I was like, when the game started, I thought Arsenal are crap, but Man United are going to get beat at some point. Solskjaer's going to lose the game at some point, and they looked so leggy. The first
To be
5,
fair,
10 minutes.
I actually thought Man United were unlucky.
Oh, they were unlucky.
They had a lot of good chances,
but this is
on
after the
another
first half
day,
hour,
it's
though.
one of
They
those
can't
like
get this one
cliches.
quite early,
Yeah, that was
there's
all they won.
There's cliches where on another day they could have beat Arsenal quite comfortably.
Well, that's right. But the thing is, if he scored out the first 5 minutes, but the fact is, he looked so sluggish after that, up until about 10 minutes before half time. He looked so leggy. Rashford was not on. It just wasn't his day.
Aubameyang, look, taking that penalty to when we were watching him against
Yeah, I know.
Spurs.
That's the thing.
How weird is that?
Yeah.
When he stepped up out, I thought to myself,
But actually,
you're going to stick this away. Like he just looked a lot
it
more
was a similar
confident.
penalty, was it not? It was a similar penalty.
Yeah, because if De Gea had dived the other way, he'd have saved
I know.
100%.
I know.
It was a shite penalty.
So if he had
It
said
was
that,
shite
everyone would be right in his back. You fucking done it again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But the thing is, I do believe that if I stroke it one way, 1 mile an hour, that it will go in actually. So
And not right in the corner.
yeah, not right in the corner.
I don't like to hit it right in the
No,
corner.
I don't like
It wasn't even like dead centre. It was like just it was
just a right.
yeah.
The Gea was raging about it because the Gea was smashed like he was like, fucking hell. If I just went the right
Yeah,
way.
I fucked another one.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Or if I just stretched my leg out. But
So what do we think about the first goal?
it was the hit.
Flight of the ball.
No.
Everyone was saying,
no,
everyone was
it's
saying it's
De
the
Gea's
wind and the flight of the
No,
ball.
it was Dea's fault.
It's in the middle. You shouldn't get beat from that far out from Jacques.
It wasn't even a great shot.
Like, it wasn't
a decent
brilliant.
shot.
He started going the other direction.
It was in the middle. It was in the middle of
Yeah,
his
I know,
goal.
He
that's what I
started. He started.
Yeah.
The ball was going to his right, and he started going to
Going a
his
bit
left.
left.
Yeah, I know. That's
And
what
then he
it was. And then-
wrong-footed himself.
I know,
It's like,
yeah. It was
Totally,
bizarre.
it was his fault.
Do you think he was looking at something else? He's like looking in the front row somewhere.
I really don't know. I really don't know.
There's
But
an aeroplane going over the ground right now.
if I'm a Man United fan, I'd be raging with that because again, if it was
So you
one of
are
my
raging
teams,
then?
if it was my team. Excuse me. Honestly, if it was my team, I'd be fucking raging with that because it's a big game and it's like. I know keepers got a really difficult job. I would never want to be a goalkeeper. But see when it's something like that. You're
Right,
like,
let's get in on the keepers then. So Liverpool, I felt sorry for Alisson on that corner. He was fouled
Why?
for the weekend.
What happened to him?
He got fouled.
No, he didn't.
He did. That corner. The
He
first
decided
goal.
to be the ham in a sandwich.
Oh,
That's what he was.
shut up.
He was
Stop
like, I want to
whining
get
me.
right in between these.
But
He did. No, he was fouled. He definitely was fouled.
Pickford should have been sent off for his rugby tackle.
Oh my
Did you
god,
see
that
that?
was shocking.
mate, that was terrible.
Absolutely.
Did he even get booked for it?
No.
I don't think he did.
But do you know what? They got just desserts as well out of that.
Well,
Because
yeah.
he absolutely fucking. What was that save from Almiron?
Yeah.
He just pushed it directly.
Carried it straight
in
out
front of
to
him.
him. Yeah.
So has Pickford been found out now?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
think he has.
Jinx off?
Absolutely.
Is it? He's still young. But
Do you
the
know
thing
what?
is, Joe Hart got
I
found out
don't
at
agree
some
with a lot of Tim Sherwood says, and I'm not a big fan of his, but he was saying this on BT Sport Score. We were watching it, remember?
Uh-huh.
Was, that he was like, Jordan Pickford has like caused so many errors.
Oh, he has.
And there's actually something on BBC Sport today about that. It's like he's unforced errors or something. It's like 8, and it's created like 4 goals or something.
The thing is,
Which is the highest out of.
Having said
all
that,
Premier
he
League.
had a blinder of a World Cup.
Yeah.
But-
And an absolute blinder of a World Cup. So for England,
Well, he's
from
only
an
young,
England
that's
point
the
of
thing,
view,
he's young.
He's learning,
No, but
you know.
it's bizarre errors. It's not as if he's
It
like
is
he's
weird.
never said he's like.
Well, it's like the
ball's not
Liverpool
underneath him.
one.
The
That's what I'm
Liverpool
saying.
one, yeah,
It's
that's
not as if the
bizarre.
ball's not underneath him. It's like, oh, just
Tip it over the
concentration.
bar, you know
It's
what I mean?
bizarre.
Yeah.
And the ball's in the bar. He's
and
brought it back in.
Any
the
other
play.
day, again, any other referee, he'd have been gone for that.
Yeah, I know.
When you,
It's just
when you
bizarre.
look at it, when you look at it, it looks, it is fucking ridiculous.
Rugby tackle.
Because hearing about it when they were talking about it on BT, I was like, oh, well, he must have just like clipped his legs or something. You sit afterwards, you're like, holy fuck!
No, I showed you.
So it's literally just wrapped around his waist and pulled him to the ground. Like,
Oh, it's completely bizarre.
and the ball was right in front of him as well, so he would have buried it. It's like, yeah, absolutely bizarre decision.
It was bizarre.
Bizarre. And I thought Newcastle wouldn't get anything out of that because they missed that penalty as well. So,
They played
he
well.
saved
They
it, to
played
be
well
fair.
to
He saved it.
they played well to get 3 points out of that. Fair play to Newcastle. Actually.
Absolutely. Newcastle done really well. Really, really well recently.
Right. So moving on, quiz time. Do you want to play as a team or against each other?
Whatever.
So I've got 20 questions,
Playing as a team. I like playing as a team.
Yeah, team.
and The reason this quiz has come about is because Mr. John Berry misquoted last week. So I've gone for 20 quotes. And what I want from you is the name of the player or manager or person that said this.
As it's 20 questions, how about we start mid-table at 10, and when we get right or wrong, we go up and down the table.
Okay.
Yeah?
You keep an eye on the table? Yeah. See if you can get top of the table.
Yeah.
Fine.
10 in a row, we're top of the table.
10 in a row. Okay.
I have 4 options for you.
Fine.
Now, here's how we're going to play them. So if you get the question right without having any of the options, you get 2 points or 2 moves up the table.
That's good, like that.
So you get 2 bites of the cherry basically. If you have the options and you then get it right, you only move 1 place.
Okay.
If you get it wrong, you drop a place.
Right, okay.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
So who said this? Here we go. Question number 1. Some people believe football is a matter of life
Bill
and
Shankly.
death. I'm very disappointed with that attitude. I can assure you
much
it is
more than
much more important than that.
Bill Shankly.
What are you going with?
Yeah,
Bill
we'll go
Shankly.
with that.
Correct, John Barry.
Up to 8th.
You're up to 8th in the league.
Keeping track.
Just like Leicester every season, apart from the win.
You're a strange boy. Question number 2.
You're a strange.
Quote number 2. Here we go. I wouldn't say I was the best manager in the business, but I was in the top 1.
Brian Clough.
Yeah, that is definitely
Brian Clough.
Who are you saying?
Brian Clough.
right.
You've gone up another 2 places, boys.
6 in the lead.
6 in the
Europa
league.
League. Europa League.
Quote number 3. I couldn't be more chuffed if I were a badger at the start of mating season.
It sounds like a northerner for a start. I'm thinking, before he says that, I'm thinking Don Revie. Give us the options, please.
That's not bad.
You want options? Your 4 options are Ian Holloway, Nigel Pearson, Gordon Strachan, or Roy Keane.
That's Ian Holloway. It's got to be Ian Holloway.
Can you give it again?
Say,
It was Ian Holloway.
I couldn't be more chuffed if I were a badger at the start of mating season.
and give us the options again.
Ian Holloway, Nigel Pearson, Gordon Strachan, or Roy Keane.
Ian
I'd
Holloway.
say Ian Holloway. It sounds like something he'd say.
Correct, you move up 1 place.
We're up to 5th.
There you go, you're up to 5th. So, quote number 4. All this tippy-tappy stuff everybody keeps going on about as the right way to play football is a load of bullshit.
Oh, who said that again?
I don't know, but I've been saying tippy tappy quite often.
You have it. We even named an episode on this tippy-tappy bullshit.
If someone did say it,
We need options.
we'll get it with options. Options, please.
Options are Tony Pulis,
No.
Sean Dyche,
Maybe.
Sam Allardyce,
No.
or Joe Kinnear.
Sam Allardyce, I think it is.
No.
Bullshit.
Nah.
Who would say bullshit?
It was Sean Dyche. It was Sean Dyche.
You reckon?
Yeah. If I'm wrong, you can answer the next one.
Okay.
Sean Dyche.
It was Sam Allardyce.
I fucking knew it. I knew it. Where's Kate Kenner when you need her?
Classic John Berry.
Sean Dyche did say last week.
Classic
tippy
John
tappy.
Berry,
Sean
yeah.
Dyche.
Talked me out of it again.
Here we go.
Sean Dyche did say last week about tippy tappy stuff. He did say that. He was
He didn't say bullshit, did he?
Yeah. So you drop down a peg, guys.
6.
You're down to 6th in the league now.
Fine. We're still in the Europa League places.
Quote number 5. I think in England you eat too much sugar and meat and not enough vegetables.
Fabio Capello. You need options.
I think in England you eat too much sugar and meat and not
Could be
enough
though.
vegetables.
It could be.
Take
Right,
options.
let's have the options.
Rafa Benitez, Arsene Wenger, Gianluca Vialli, or Sven-Goran Eriksson.
I'll let you take this one.
The thing is, Vialli for some reason maybe it's just because he's a Chelsea player. The only thing is like Wenger changed all the dietary
I'd say
requirements in that. I'd say so. Just because of what he did at Arsenal, I'd go Wenger.
You're back up a place in the league. It was Arsene Wenger.
Where are we now? Fourth.
No,
Shut up, you think? They try to cheat as well as get it wrong.
Alright, Humpty cunt.
Quote number 6. What Carew does with a football, I can do with an orange. Who said, what Carew does with a football, I can do with an orange?
John Carew. Right, okay.
Got some options?
Yeah, we need options.
Mario Balotelli,
No.
Francesco Totti, Sami Nasri, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Who?
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan. Say him again. The options.
Mario Balotelli,
Yeah.
Francesco Totti,
Yeah.
Sami Nasri, or Zlatan.
I think it'd be Totti, because I think Totti played with Carew at Roma.
Oh, did they?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I was only going for the Scandinavian league, and because Zlatan talks a lot of bullshit. So.
What are we going with, boys?
I'll let you take this one then.
I'm going to say Zlatan.
You were right to say Zlatan.
Come on!
I really thought you were gonna...
Was Totti second?
Was Totti second?
Totti said
Totti was
something
like, I
like
agree. Totti said, I agree.
Totti said Apple.
Yeah. Apple, yeah.
So you're back up, you're up to 5th in the league now.
No.
No, fourth.
Yeah,
We were fifth. We're fourth.
we were fifth, so why are we
Yeah,
not...
we're in the Champions League places now.
No, only 1 point because you got the option.
Champions League
Oh, right.
places.
4th. You're up to 4th. Quote number 7. If you're in the penalty area and don't know what to do with the ball, put it in the net and we'll discuss the options later.
Need the options.
Options.
Bobby Robson, Bill Paisley, Harry Redknapp, or Ron Atkinson.
I'd go with Big Ron, actually, in that one.
I'll let you have that one because
I'll say Big Ron.
I've got no.
And you drop a point. You're out of the Champions League places. It was
Paisley.
Bob Paisley.
I just said Bobby Robson, so I got it wrong anyway.
Quote number 8. And a favourite of mine. I think it's a funny quote. So I got Robbie brackets Savage's mobile number and rang him.
Roy Keane.
It went to his voicemail. Hi, it's Robbie. Was like the Budweiser ad. I never called him back. I thought I can't be fucking signing that.
What, Roy
Yeah,
Keane?
it's Roy Keane.
It was Roy Keane. You're right.
So where are we now?
2 points.
2 points.
So up to third.
2 points. You're up to 3rd points. Oh. Quote number 9.
This could be the year. 2 games left.
Yeah. But we could be Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's in my head. Sorry, man.
Quote number 9. Football is a simple game. 22 men chase the ball for 90 minutes. At the end, the Germans win.
Ah, we had this the other day.
Gary Lineker.
Yeah, Gary Lineker.
Gary Lineker.
Correct.
That's on us, Ross.
First.
We're first in the league.
We're first. We're top.
Can you stay there, boys?
Yeah, can we
Can
say
you
that?
stay there?
It's all down to this one. How many questions we got?
You got 20, so
Oh.
we're only halfway through.
Holy shit. Hang on. What if we're top and we get them right?
Just stay at top. Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to
Bit
go.
It's harsh but fair. Quote number 10. I've never played for a draw in my life. I've never played for a draw in my life.
Should we go for it?
You've got to go options.
I've got options.
Right, go options. Yeah.
You think that's it?
Yeah.
Let's go options.
Options.
Just to stay top, we've got the options.
Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, Jurgen Klopp, Alex Ferguson.
I'd say Klopp.
There's no way. No, there's no way it's Mourinho anyway. There's no way it's Mourinho. I'd
He
say-
always plays for a draw.
No. But the thing is, he may have said that because he got like accused of playing for draws. Do you know what I mean? But I would say Jurgen Klopp.
I think it could be Guardiola. It could be Guardiola. It must be Guardiola.
Yeah, I mean it could be anyone.
What are you saying, boys? Who are you
I'd
going
go
for?
I'll go Guardiola. I'll go the first thing. My first.
Let's do paper, scissors, stone. Whoever wins the first one. 1, 2, 3.
I'll say.
One, two. Why are you going so fast? You win.
Guardiola.
You're both wrong. It was Alex Ferguson.
Oh, shit.
That's what I said. I said it was Ferguson.
Why did you talk yourself out of it?
Why did you say we had to go with options? We should have said Ferguson. Oh, you idiot.
You're down to second
But when
in
it
the
went to
league.
the options and Ferguson was on there, you changed your mind.
Yeah,
You're
because
down
I
to
was thinking,
second
oh,
in the
maybe
league,
I'll
guys. Second in the
Well
league.
done.
Quote number
We're like
11.
Liverpool now.
If Bergkamp thinks he's going to set the world alight, he can forget it. When the fog, ice and cold arrive, he won't know what to do.
I think it's Alan Hansen.
Really?
I do. But we'll take the options.
Take the options.
Do you want to say the options? Or do you want to just go for it? We'll drop a place. Oh no, actually, it doesn't matter. Let's take the options because we can still go first again.
The options are Alex Ferguson, Alan Sugar, Ray Wilkins, Howard Wilkinson.
Alan Sugar.
The chairman of Tottenham at the time.
Alan Sugar.
I don't think he'd say that.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Alan Sugar.
Again.
Alex Ferguson,
Could be.
Alan Sugar, Ray Wilkins, Howard Wilkinson.
I'd say Alan Sugar. Otherwise, why the fuck is he involved?
Fine, Alan Sugar then. We'll go Alan Sugar.
Correct, you're
Yes.
back on that.
Yeah, logic. Why is he even an answer?
Can you stay there, boys? Quote number 12.
Wait, where are we now? Top of the league?
Top of the league.
Top of the league and you're no.
Obviously, there's a language barrier. The majority of the lads speak Italian, but there's a few who don't.
The options. Options.
Options are Chris Sutton, Graham Lasso, Dennis Wise, Jody Morris.
Yeah. I would say
Dennis Wise.
no. Nah. I'd say Graham Slow.
I'll leave this for you.
Oh fuck, I don't know now. I'm gonna go Graham Slow.
And you're back down to second in the league. It was Dennis Wise.
Ah, fuck. Sorry, Ras. And I got a Chelsea question wrong.
Quote number 13. Sometimes you look in a field and you see a cow. You think it's a better cow than the one you see in your field.
All the way.
Yeah. This is definitely Holloway.
There's some options.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Is that the end of the quote?
That's the quote. Sometimes you look in a field and you see a cow. You think it's a better cow than the one you see in your field.
Because Holloway's one's longer than that. Yeah, options.
Benitez, Hodgson, Pleat, or Ferguson.
Pleat, I would say. I think it's David Pleat.
David Pleat.
You're wrong. You're down to third in the league. It was Alex Ferguson, and he was talking about Wayne Rooney leaving in 2010.
Oh, she had left.
Third in the league, boys.
Oh, when he was going to leave.
He was going to leave, yeah. Quote number 14. I tried to watch the Tottenham match on television in my hotel yesterday, but I fell asleep.
The options. Options, please.
The options are Arsene Wenger, Alan Pardew, Harry Redknapp, or Avram Grant. Who said, I tried to watch the Tottenham match on television in my hotel yesterday, but I fell asleep.
What's the options again?
Arsene Wenger, Alan Pardew, Harry Redknapp, Avram Grant.
I'd say Harry Redknapp.
I see Redknapp. Yeah, I see Redknapp.
You're down to fourth in the league, boys.
Who was it?
It was Arsene Wenger.
It was between them two anyway.
We're on to quote 15. We've got 5 quotes to go, and you're fourth in the league.
Fuck.
How you doing at home, guys? Are you doing all right? Let us know. Get in contact with us.
Well, we
You
could have
can-
been in a relegation zone. We had a good push.
I'm doing the social media thing here. Stop. Just take a break.
Stop chatting, Ras.
I was taking it really seriously.
You are taking it serious. It is very serious,
worried
guys.
now.
I know you're worried.
Now we might not make Champions League.
I know. I understand that. But
Damn.
how you doing at home? get in contact with us. You can email us, contact yes@gmail.com. We're on Twitter, it's at football_humans, and we're also on Instagram, football_humans as well. And if you fancy giving us a review, if you like the podcast, you like the chat, we're on iTunes and all the regular kind of like podcast places you can download. Give us a 5-star review. I'm not saying you have to give us 5 stars. It would help us if you want to give us 5 stars. We would greatly appreciate it. And any reviews and any thoughts, and if you want to come on the show, you can come on the show. Yeah, why not? Here we go. Carrying on with the quiz. Quote number 15. Charles Insomnia. Charles Nzobia.
Insomnia, did you say?
Ben Afra. Johan Kebabs. Ben Afra. Johan Kabai.
Bobby Robson.
Sammy
Robson.
Amiobi. Sammy
You used to always get their names
Amiobi.
wrong. You used to always get their names wrong.
Water off a duck's arse, etc. Who said?
No. Was he around at that time?
No. Only Dango's in 90, you know?
Charles Insomnia. Charles
Paul
Insomnia.
Merson.
Ben Afra.
Oh yeah, fucking yeah.
Johan
Merson.
No,
Kebab.
it's only because it was Newcastle that
Ben
I was like,
Afra. Johan Kabai. Sammy Amiobi. Sammy Amiobi. Water off a duck's arse, etc. Who said this? Bear in mind you're 4th in the league, guys.
Can we take the? Can we
Do you want some options?
Yeah.
Or are you going to go for it? What do you think?
What? See, if I would just go Brian Robson.
Brian Robson.
Yeah. But I'm
Why?
not going to.
Why?
Because you used to get names wrong. That's the only reason.
Brian Robson.
I'm not going to do it though.
No, can we get options, please? Brian Robson, look at fucking. When's he got the names wrong?
The options are Joe Kinnear,
Oh, fuck.
Kevin Keegan,
He's joking here.
Alan Shearer, or John Carver.
Oh, Joe Kinnear. I'll go with Joe Kinnear.
Yeah, joking here. John Carter. Yeah, joking here. It's got to be joking.
Yeah.
Go Joe Kinnear.
Yeah.
2 points, you've clawed it back, you're now
No, 1
second.
point. 1 point.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I mean, I'm sticking to the rules.
You stick to the rules.
Sticking to the rules.
Keeping me in check,
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
You're back in top 3, you're 3rd in the league.
Are we third?
Third in
I
the
thought we
league.
were 4th.
You were 4th, now you got a point.
Okay, fine.
Now you're 3rd. Sticking to the
Just
rules,
say you're
Michael.
on, Russ.
It's
Just
fine.
say, I'm just saying.
Say true
Ross
good.
joking here. During his radio interview when he was appointed Director of Football at Newcastle.
Pointless
Quote
move.
number 16.
Bring it on.
There's only 2 types of manager. Those who've been sacked and those who will be sacked in the future.
Need the options.
Yeah.
Graham Souness, Peter Reid, Howard Wilkinson or Joe Royle.
I think it's A or B.
Which is
Graham Souness or Peter Reid.
Peter Reid from Peter Heath.
Peter Reid is deed.
Peter Reid.
Peter Reid.
It's wrong, it was Howard Wilkinson.
But
You're back down to 4th, boys.
how many questions we got left?
3.
We're on question 17. You're gonna have to take a punt, aren't you, really?
No, I've got 4 questions.
No, we got 4 questions.
You think you're just gonna hammer the 4 questions? You think?
Well, and then we'll take a punt if we need to.
It's exciting stuff, this, guys. Quote number 17. Young players are like melons. Only when you open and taste the fruit are you 100% sure that it's good.
Michael Jackson.
Sometimes you have beautiful melons, but they don't taste good.
He's not in the melons.
Other times they're ugly but taste fantastic.
Unless
Who
it's
was
massive,
banging on about young melons?
Unless it's massive testicles.
Do you want the options, or are you
Yeah.
just going to have to take a punt?
Give me the options.
You want the options?
Yeah.
Jurgen Klopp, Roberto Martinez, Jose Mourinho, Carlo Ancelotti.
I've got a Klopp. That's a Klopp.
Who was A?
Klopp, Martinez, Mourinho, Ancelotti.
I'd go Ancelotti.
Nah, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, I just feel like it was something he'd say.
I think it's Klopp. I want to go with this one.
I don't feel Klopp would say something like that.
I think he would.
He's too direct. He wouldn't be like young melons.
Round, spin us off.
He wouldn't be like young melons.
It's Ancelotti or Klopp anyway, isn't it? He would say that.
I don't think he would.
I don't
say
think
that.
Ancelotti would say that. Right, let's rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. You won again.
Klopp.
Jose Mourinho.
Oh shit!
Where are you in the league, boys? What's happening?
Yeah.
Still in unit.
Yeah, I know. You're
Three go.
Nothing wrong
Here we
with
go,
that.
here we go. Question 18. Quote number 18. Here we go. Yes, it's true. I underwent a hair transplant. I think the results are pretty cool, don't you?
Oh. I was going to say Rooney, but he wouldn't say pretty cool.
David Silva. Give us the clues, please.
Yeah, David Silva, I would.
Slavan Bilic. Walter Materazzi. Jurgen Klopp. Dick Advocaat.
It wasn't Dick Advocaat. I don't think Klopp said that. Walter Mazzari.
I'd say, who was the first one?
Slavan Bilic.
Bilic definitely out.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so. And he's the sort of person to say it looks cool. I'll go Bilic.
Village.
Jurgen Klopp.
So they had a hair transplant.
Yeah. Rash, you're fucking this all up.
Hey, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Right.
Isn't that mental?
He had a hair transplant.
Right,
I think so.
Where did he get that done?
No, I did.
I mean,
We've got your last
we need
two
to
right.
advertise that because that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Right.
You're out of the Champions League spots, guys.
Yeah.
You're down to 5th in the league.
Yeah.
What? I thought we were down to 6.
No, you're in 5th in the league.
Yeah.
And there's two questions
We are
left.
6, aren't we?
No, you're 5th. When I edit this, I will apologise if you are 6th. I'm going to say you're 5th.
Yeah,
I
we
think
are
you are
I think
5th.
we are 5th.
I think you're 5th.
Right, we've got to get
Two
right.
questions to go. Question number 19. I told him Newcastle was nearer to London than Middlesbrough, and he believed me. Who said, I
let's
told
think
him
about it.
Newcastle was nearer to London than Middlesbrough, and he believed me.
Could be a lot of people.
Christina Asprilla, Kevin Keegan.
Paul Gascoigne.
No, but Paul Gascoigne would know.
Yeah, but he's seen the quote, innit? I told him.
Oh, yes. Oh. Hang on, say it again. It is Paul Gascoigne.
I told him Newcastle was nearer to
Oh, no,
London
no.
than Middlesbrough,
No.
I mean,
and he believed
Because if
me.
it was the other way around, I would have said Paul Gascoigne because of Paul Merson.
that's what I was thinking.
No, but listen to it.
I told him
Newcastle was closer.
nearer to London than Middlesbrough,
All right, yeah,
and
that's
he
what I was
believed
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So-
So if it was the other way around,
Right, so give us options then.
I would have agreed with that.
Do you want the options?
Yeah.
You've got 2 questions left, guys.
Sorry.
We're not going to get top.
You're 5th in the league.
That's fine.
We're just going to have to go for Champions League.
Yeah.
Bobby Robson, Terry McDermott, Kenny Dalglish, or Kevin Keegan?
So I would have gone Kevin Keegan.
Yeah.
But
Keegan.
maybe Terry McDermott.
No.
That's why he's in there.
I'd say Keegan.
Let's go Keegan.
Keegan.
Correct. You're back in the Champions League place. You're 4th in the league.
Should have just said it to begin with.
It was when he was convincing Rob Lee to sign for Newcastle.
Rob Lee.
Apparently so.
Can convince his son to sign for Newcastle as well, get that shite off the book.
What books?
Quote number 20. You're 4th in the league. The highest you can come is 2nd.
Same as Liverpool.
That was good.
Right, next.
Your love makes me strong. Your hate makes me unstoppable. Who said, your love makes me strong, your
Need
hate
options.
makes me unstoppable?
Sounds like
Options.
Mourinho as well.
Options, please.
Options are Cristiano Ronaldo, Eric Cantona,
I was thinking Cantona.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic, or Luis Suarez.
I'll go with Cantona.
I was thinking Cantona, so I'm
say
happy
Cantona.
with Cantona.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
See, Europa League. Europa League.
Where are we? 5th?
Fifth, Europa League.
Shocking, boys. You're doing so well. You were top of the league. It was like a real season. You were top of the league, you were living it, and then you dropped down, you dropped out. It's a Chelsea season for you guys, I'm afraid.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
He's trying to get one on back.
Oh, we've been joined by a guest. Recorded in the pub, obviously. Joined by Kate. Here we go.
Fucking saying obviously, it's so annoying. Tell him, Russ.
And Kate, you wanted to tell us about your Liverpool enjoyment.
Yeah.
Your Liverpool
It was a special-
experience
a special time in my life.
of watching a team.
Yeah.
You had a season ticket, I hear.
Yeah, so I had a boyfriend at university whose family very, very kindly bought me a season ticket to Liverpool because they wanted me to enjoy football with them.
And where are you from?
Somerset.
And what team do you support?
Yeovil.
Yeovil,
No,
apparently.
it wasn't. It's Bristol Rovers.
You didn't support anyone, did
She
you?
went to Bristol Rovers. Memorial Ground. She went there. She was Bristol Rovers fan.
Okay, all right, all right.
Bristol City. I've already asked her.
Yeah.
Friends with Bristol City.
It's got my whole football
But now
history.
she's supposed Bristol Rovers / Liverpool and goes to the Charlton game.
Goes to the Charlton game, just, you know,
Very
to
random.
mix things up.
That is very random.
Yeah, just to explore the really rough parts of London.
So anyway, you've
Liverpool.
got a season ticket.
So I've got a season ticket, and I go along for my first ever one, and this is when I learned that there's a lot of traditions involved in going to football games, especially when the families
There
are
are.
big into football and go to every single game.
Same pub every game. Same,
So, I mean,
routines.
Same socks.
we rock up on the day for the
Same
thing, and everyone's like, we're going to go
Lucky
for some
sock.
lunch, we're going to have a drink, it's going to be great. I was like, fab, wonderful. Turn up to what I'm told is a pub, but actually it's a WI hall / British Legion hall. But apparently that's
Nothing
a
wrong
thing.
with that. Nothing wrong with
No,
that.
I'm sure it's a very good value drink.
That's fine.
Of the most uncomfortable kind of drink of my life in a place I've never felt more out of place. We then march up to the stadium with all the other football people.
March up with football people. Yeah.
Oh, that's what we should call ourselves. March
March.
up with the football people.
Yeah.
March up with the football people. That's a great name for a podcast, right there.
That's it. You're welcome.
And then what happened?
Well, I should point out at this point as well, I've also been bought a Liverpool football scarf, a Liverpool football t-shirt, and then when we're on the march up, I get the Liverpool football book
Program.
program, so I can look at who all the different people are.
Did you have a name on the back of the t-shirt? Did you have a
Yes.
number? Did you have?
Yeah. I've still got it somewhere.
Did you have a player's name, or did they go with
it
your
was,
name?
No,
or-
it was a player's name
Was it?
and a number.
Suarez.
I
What
can't
year we
remember what it
talking,
was.
yeah?
I think 2013.
13.
Yeah.
Andy Carroll.
I don't think it was a really good year. For
Yeah, it's got to be
Liverpool.
Gerrard. isn't it?
Gerard, no?
Could have been. I like Steven Gerrard. He seems like a nice man.
I don't like him at all, actually.
No?
I dislike him, yeah.
Really? Why?
He's going to win the Scottish Premiership
Yeah, John's
with
not a big fan.
Rangers,
He's not a big fan.
obviously.
I thought he seemed quite nice.
He is, yeah.
Anyway, got my book program. Got my t-shirt. I've got my collar. I'm like, yeah, I'm really gonna fit in. And then you get there, and then there's before you go in, if you're a big fan, everyone goes to the memorial for the Hillsborough disaster. So we did all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Again, at this point, I didn't know that much about that. So I was
Okay.
sort of a bit like, I don't really know what's going
I
on.
don't really, yeah.
So I learned a lot about that, which was nice. Anyway, we get inside and go through like the gates, which was a whole other traumatic experience with like a little thing that you put in the scanny bit, and you're in
That
like
is
a cage.
actually still quite a traumatic
Yeah,
experience.
it's really
My
not.
dad,
You don't know what's going
my
on,
dad
like-
struggles with that every time he goes.
really worried
Every
I was
time he
gonna
goes.
get
He knows
traumatized.
exactly what to do. I say to my dad every time, when he goes up, he's like, oh, what am I doing with this? You know what you're doing. We've been in it so many times. Put the barcode in, and it will turn. And he tries to go in before he puts the barcode in.
You show us a ticket and
Yeah,
you go,
yeah.
cheers.
Yeah, I know, yeah. That's what he's used to, yeah.
The horror of all that bit. Managed to get through. Anyway, get in. So then I'm like, right, where are we all sitting? Thinking we were going to be merrily four of us in a row. Oh, no. So, this family are of the opinion that football should be enjoyed from many different angles, and then afterwards you get together. So, you know, like at the.
Analyse it. In the pub.
That's
No,
mental.
I'm going for the word that's not interval.
Interval.
Half-time.
When you're an ice
You can tell you're a theatre person, yeah.
Honey and ginger, treacle toffee.
Half-time.
Get your E in this.
Get your pose.
I was horrified by the lack of auditorium service in Liverpool Football
I
Stadium.
know, yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you get together at like halftime and afterwards and discuss how you saw it from where you were sat, which meant that I had to sit on my own on my first ever football match.
I mean, that is horrific.
In this gigantic stadium.
That is horrific.
And they're like, oh no, it's fine because you're in like the family stand, which is like the friendly one. So I was like,
Very friendly.
You know, I was like, great, that's nice of you, I guess, but also I was terrified and didn't have a clue what was going on. At one point, a flag came over my head. I thought I was going to see sunlight again.
So the fella you were sitting with, where you went with, where was he?
He was like in the stand he normally sits in, just like somewhere else. So his
but
mum sat
miles away
behind-
from you?
Yeah, his mum sits behind the dugout. She's like, how's all the players? Like,
That's so mental, man.
Hey, Jules, how's it
There
going?
you go, Katie. Just
Wow.
Yeah, then
It's
him
about
and his
20
dad
metres
sat,
down
like,
there,
on top
up
of
the
it,
stairs,
like,
round the
right
corner.
here. Just kind of like.
Did you join in with any chants? Do you remember any?
So I tried to learn You'll Never Walk Alone before I went. Because I thought that's.
Try to learn what?
What do you mean you tried? You know it already, didn't you?
No.
No, you never walk alone. No? Carousel, come on.
Yeah, I didn't know it.
Carousel.
From Carousel.
It's a musical. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from Carousel.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Everything sang it first in the early 50s, Frank Sinatra.
Did he?
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Is that a fact?
fact?
You sure?
Well,
Yep.
we'd have to have someone
We'll
to check
fact
it,
check
but
that.
You'll have to like someone who likes old music. Hello, I'm here.
Hello.
Hello.
Tiny.
So did you learn it?
Well, I got there, by the end of it, I kind of picked up most of it. But I made friends with the person next to me, nice chap. I can't remember his name, he's probably called Steve.
Why not?
Probably good, Steve. Yeah.
But what I tell him was that holding your scarf above your head for that whole song is really tiring.
And did you do it?
Yeah, my arms were like shaking. And I even have badges on mine. Like, God knows all the badges on theirs do it. It's so heavy. Oh.
You had no badges. So
I had no badges, just a plain scarf.
That is the best analysis of singing
Yeah, I know,
You Never
yeah.
Walk Alone ever.
What, so did you look at people with loads of badges in their
Yeah.
scarf and think,
I
these
was
guys,
just like, wait
these
this
guys,
way.
look at those.
Impressive.
Look how strong they are.
Impressive. And then so
Just train at the gym for this.
my
sort
pal
of like
Steve was
thing.
teaching me all the chants that you have to yell at people.
Yeah.
Can't remember them now.
Who were Liverpool playing?
Queen's Park Rangers.
QPR, yeah?
Yeah.
Did they win? Do you remember the score?
Did they win? No. So there was nobody's.
That was a question mark there. Did they win?
Did they win?
Did they win?
Either nobody scored or they both scored once because it went to extra time. So I remember
So
thinking.
it's a cup game?
What? Oh, it must have been a cup game, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't have gone to extra time if it wasn't a cup game.
No, it did go to extra time. So I was like, oh, maybe there'll be penalties and that would be really exciting.
Okay.
But it wasn't penalties. It was just extra time for 40 minutes.
No, come in for 40 minutes.
No, it really was. Like,
You
I'm
sure,
it was.
you're
I
not
was like,
thinking it was half time and then
No,
you
it
went,
wasn't
"Oh."
half time.
I think you got to half time and then
it's
they played
definitely
another
over,
45
and I
minutes
was like-
and then you were like,
No, because it was half time, then it was more.
thought this had ended.
And then they stopped, and I was like, it's done. I'm out. I survived, and then they kept playing.
Well, there
Did
you
you,
go.
did
the
you
extra-
enjoy it? Did
No,
you
it
enjoy
was
the
fun, and the
experience?
atmosphere was really nice. And for the extra time, I did go and sit with my boyfriend. So that was a bit more exciting.
How was the analysis from the rest of the family from their
Okay,
different
so their
positions?
analysis was they had a lot to say. I had not that much to say, other than football happened.
So they were
Okay,
like,
so-
from here I can see that.
I can see a ball going around a pitch. Oh, also, so
Give
this-
us your best analysis, right? So if you had to like just
Something
make
about-
up like a to fit in, give us analysis to fit in. What line should you throw in there just to fit in with a group of guys like talking about football?
I don't know.
Talk about the
I kind
game.
of just yelled angrily when everyone else seemed angry.
No, but when you talk about it at half time or at full time,
Like with them.
yeah, what would you kind of say to kind of fit in? Would you?
What did I say? I can't remember. I don't think I even tried. I think I
You've got
just
to give
was
it a
like, I
bit
don't
of
know what's going
context though at
on.
that point, surely.
I remember being really upset because I thought that there'd be like some kind of fanfare around the game starting, like a kind of curtain up situation.
Some
I
curtain
thought
up.
there'd be like a bit of a
What, in
hush.
front of your face?
I thought there'd be because I had the flag, so that was a little bit of something. But
Okay.
no, I thought there'd be like a bit of a hush in the stadium. You know, everyone would be like, "Okay, we're starting now. Pay attention." I was looking at my phone. I looked up and the game had started. Nothing even happened. There wasn't like a loud noise.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's not the start of a theatre where they
Yeah, like,
give
nothing. I thought there'd be like
call-out.
something.
Please turn off your phones.
There wasn't a
no
halftime show.
shouting.
There was nothing.
No halftime show.
No. And then, so that was my first experience. Then when I went to Bristol Rovers v Charlton, which was
Charlton Bristol Rovers at Charlton.
yeah,
Just for all listeners. The whole team comes
much
on.
smaller
You fall into
situation.
John Merry's trap.
much less stressful than the Liverpool experience, and I did get to stand with the people I knew that time.
Good.
But again, it was just a different boyfriend, but I had to get my boyfriend's little brother to explain to me what was going on. I was like, Stan, what's happening?
Kind of like passing down the line.
Stan,
Then you say to
let
like,
me know what's going on.
Yeah.
That was quite good. People got sent off in that game. It was quite exciting.
Get Stan.
But I had kind of like in my head been like, you know what, this time I'll go. It'll be alright. I'll have a couple of drinks. I'll probably enjoy myself.
who won the game?
Charlton.
Oh, dear.
But then I discovered that you can't drink in the stadium, and so that was out the
Discovered
window.
that.
At least you can drink. At least you can drink in the stand. Though, in Scotland, you can't drink anywhere.
Yeah, so you could drink in the stand
What
if
do you
it
mean
was
you
a
can't
soft
drink
drink.
anywhere?
I couldn't take.
Serve beer at the game.
They can't take beer into
Yeah, I
the...
couldn't take my beer into the
your seat, yeah.
to my seat. So I was like, well, I'm not going to neck this like in like 5 minutes. So I was like, fine, I'll have Coke. Then they were like, we can't take the cap in with you because I was like, what am I going to do with it? And they were like, oh, I'm going to throw it at
They
someone.
thought
I was
you were
like,
a lobby at a Charlton player.
like, am I? Then I was offered a meat pie. It was all quite traumatic.
Did you have it?
Absolutely not.
No? You have a bob roll?
Nothing. I was like, food poisoning waiting to happen.
Oh no. Steak pie and bovril. I would have it every day of my life. Lovely.
What?
Steak pie and a bovril. Lovely.
Steak pie all day long.
Yes. And a bovril.
Don't know about the bob roll, but
What's your favourite, what's your favourite half-time snack?
Steak pie and a bovril.
What's a bob?
So we just covered that.
It's like gravy.
Pie.
It's like coffee, but it's like gravy. It's like a thing you drink. It's like gravy.
Like bovril, like what Marmite is kind of like.
it's like basically
Yeah.
making a bisto
Yeah.
at home.
And drinking
But
it.
rather than just pouring it
In the winter.
into like a gravy jug, you just pour it into a mug.
Yeah, but in the winter,
And you just drink it.
Instead of having a coffee,
Yeah.
it's like Marmite. It is because you got a couple of spoonfuls.
Yeah.
It's full of hot water. It's like it's a bit of pepper.
This episode of The Football Humans is sponsored by Bovril. And
Bisto.
Yeah. And
Available at all
Bisto.
good
He
supermarkets.
looks like the Bisto boy.
Any good gravy brands out there? What did you say?
He said, "Look at the Bisto boy," and I said, "No, I don't."
You do look like Bisto.
Yeah, he does a little bit.
You like a bit of Bisto, don't
Do
you?
I?
Yeah.
Do I?
On that note, we'll end.